Hi everyone. Today is Wednesday, October the 14th, and it is day 9 of Vlogtober. I have my list for me here in front that things that I want to get done today. First is I would like to go to Walmart. I've got a few things on my shopping list. I honestly don't know if I'm going to get to that because I don't feel very motivated to go, to be honest with you. I'd like to price some more things to bring them up to the booth. In my Vlogtober day 8, I took you on a very short little tour around the booth because some folks had been asking. And I had talked about the area where my clothes are and expanding that area. And I've talked with both Liz and Linda up at Antiques at Gresham Lake, and they gave me some great ideas on how to expand that space and actually not lose any of my selling space. So I'm very excited about it. I bought the supplies for it yesterday at Home Depot, and one day this morning I'd like to get to it. And best time to go and do that sort of thing is as soon as they open at 10 o'clock when there are not a lot of people there, because there's going to be a lot of moving around involved. I have to do the dishes. I am embarrassed to say that I did not do them yesterday. So they are piled up and just waiting to be done. I'd like to get to that front porch and decorating that a little bit for fall. Oh, I have that box. I talked to you about a box that my sister was going to be getting up in Pennsylvania that just has all of these TV channels on it. It's just mind-boggling, the amount of content that you can get from it. And I still haven't installed it, so I would like to get that done. It's supposed to be pretty easy. I would like to sweep up a little bit outside too, because I have 4 pine trees on this, as you're facing my house to the right side, and they drop pine needles this time of year like crazy. So my driveway is covered in pine needles. And I have an order that I need to get started on packing that up and getting that all ready to ship out. So it's a rather full day again today, but we will see how many things I get done. So I'll be back with you in a little while to check on my progress. Well, I did manage to get a couple of things done on my list. Oh, one was doing the dishes, and then I remembered that a wonderful viewer that has been with me for years, Margaret, made a suggestion on my last video about when I had said my dishwasher was not working. She suggested going to the breaker box, flipping off the breaker for the dishwasher, letting it sit for like that for about an hour or two, turning the breaker back on, trying the dishwasher, and it worked. It worked. So my dishwasher is working again. Margaret, I've already messaged you, but I cannot thank you enough for that tip. You have saved me so much stress over having to go and purchase another dishwasher, and the fact of having to purchase another dishwasher. Honestly, I am so grateful for you and for you leaving that message for me, because I have my dishwasher back and it cost me nothing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Margaret. So that was my good news of the day. I mean, that made the rest of my whole week. I did not make it to Walmart, however. I probably am not going to. My friend Rhonda, whom a lot of you know, is puppy sitting for a doctor that she works for, and she is sitting for Poppy. She's an 11-month-old, oh gosh, now I can't remember, a Cavalier, is it St. Charles Cavalier? I'll put it down here when it finally comes to my one little brain cell that I have left. So I had to go down and spend some time with them. She's the sweetest little dog and scared to death of Diesel. It's funny. She's at least twice the size of Diesel, but she's afraid of him. I swept up a little bit outside. I maybe got about a quarter of the driveway done. Not as much as I wanted to, but I did get some done. And I'm planning on what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. And then I want to share with you a little project that Rhonda and I are going to do. I'm going to put it up here. We saw this at the Gresham Lake Antique Mall flea market they had this past Saturday. Fell in love with this and said, we can do this. So we went out thrifting, and it turns out that we both picked up the same frame, no glass in it. I'm going to back it with some poster board from the Dollar Tree. And then there was a woman there that was literally giving things away at that flea market. We had already been there to shop with her, but we went back and I picked up from her some various hankies to use for the skirts for those little girls. I think there were, oh yeah, there are some more of them. This little one, that really pretty one, and then some other things that just might be different to use for the skirt part of her dress. This is a, oh, no, I thought it was a pillowcase. It is not. It's a valance, but that would make a nice skirt as well. Then I went through two of those. I went through my stash and found two of these, which I think are going to make incredible bodices for the dress. And then just a couple of more little doilies. So we'll see what we come up with. And once that's finished, I'll go ahead and show it to you. Now, for the jewel parts of the dress, I'm covered. This is all costume jewelry that I have saved up over the years to do those the jeweled Christmas trees, which surprisingly enough, my daughter wants one this year, so I'm going to have to make one special for her. But I know there's a ton of jewelry that we're going to find in this box that we're going to be able to use. And I also have from my friend Nancy this entire box. She sent me full of lace, and they are beautiful pieces of lace in there. I may use some for this little girl pictures, but oh, so sorry. In an upcoming video, I will show you something that I'm doing with a mannequin that I think I'm going to use the majority of this lace on. Anyway, got a few things done. I have a few more things to go, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Well, since you last saw me, I tried to set up that box that I purchased when I was up in Pennsylvania, but I'm having difficulties. It's probably operator error, but I'm going to have to call the girl tomorrow and see if she can help me out. I'm going to go ahead and get dinner ready and then probably call it a night after that. I've decided to make some stuffed portobello mushrooms. Now, I already browned up some beef, which I use the Gardein. I think that's how you pronounce it. They're plant-based ground beef. And I also cut up some onion and sauteed that a little as well. I'm going to be putting on two kinds of cheeses. One is, they're both from Earth Grown. One is a cheddar and one is a mozzarella. And then also, let me grab the spaghetti sauce. I'm going to use this Priano. I think tomato basil. I might have bought this at Aldi. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how I put this all together. So here is the ground beef and onion that I made up a little while ago. And I'm just going to pour a little bit of that spaghetti sauce in here. Thank goodness I don't need a lot because I don't have a lot. Let me see. Let me get a spoon here. Mix that up. Okay. And then the portobello mushrooms, I took out their stems, and I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of oil, olive oil, on this kind of makeshift pan that I made out of aluminum foil, because I'm going to end up doing these in my toaster oven. This one's going to be particularly good because it has a nice hole in it. Now those mushroom stems, I'm going to take and use those too. I'm just going to take and cut those up a little bit, and they can cook while the mushrooms and all are in the toaster oven. And I'll throw those into my meat mixture. This is a really simple, quick dinner, lunch And I'm also going to have some of these garlic rolls that I picked up at Aldi, actually garlic knots. Those are from Aldi. They are very good. Just have to do those in the toaster oven. And now I'm going to put some of the meat mixture into each one of those Portobello mushroom caps. I'm going to use up all of the mixture. Oh, my mouth is watering already. There we go. Then, to top this off, I'm going to take a little bit of my cheddar cheese, sprinkle it on the top of both of them, and a little of my mozzarella. And these cheese alternatives I pick up at Aldi. They have some vegan supplies, not a whole lot though. They used to have a fantastic frozen meal, but they don't carry it anymore, sadly. So there we are. These are all ready to go into the toaster oven. I'll put them in at about 425 for about 15 minutes, and maybe about 10 minutes before they are ready to come out, I'll go ahead and pop the onion or the garlic knots in there along with them. So we'll see how this turns out. Fingers crossed. Well, dinner is all finished. I could see the garlic knots are a little bit overdone, but that's okay. I went ahead and heated up a little bit of extra tomato sauce that I just want to put on top of here because I'd like to have more sauce in order to dip my garlic knots into that. And then I'm going to top it off with some Parmesan style vegan cheese. This you can see I picked up at Wegmans. This is, oh, brand new. I'm going to have to cut that top out of here. Oh, there we go. I've never tried this vegan cheese from Wegmans before. I usually pick it up at Walmart. So this will be new for me. There we go. Dinner is all ready. That is it for today's vlog. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. I'm going to eat my dinner, and I've actually decided after supper I'm going to go ahead and go outside and sweep off that driveway because it is beautiful and I want to take advantage of the weather. So I'd love to know if you want to go ahead and try this vegan stuffed portobello mushroom recipe. Really easy, as you could see, and I know it's going to be good. So until, a couple of days from now, I hope you take very good care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.